Welcome to another episode of With a Straight Face. Sit back and relax as Silky exposes the scams of the Big Four. Big Energy, Big Corp, Big Pharma, and Big Food. Silky is known for his key knowledge of financial markets and how they operate, and possibly best known for his positive spin on the cesspool of the world.
He's mad humble, he's real, just a genuine person.
Tune in as we fall down the rabbit hole. This is With a Straight Face.
Dun, 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 dun. Say what's up, Al. Oh, the fuck you did hang up on me on my birthday. My brother just hung up on me on my birthday. I was just about to start the program. Welcome to another episode of With a Straight Face. It's Flag Day. I am your host, Silky. As you can see, I got my sick ass hat on. You like this shit? Holla at your boy. It's Flag Day. It's the raddest person's birthday in America, and it ain't Donnie Trump. It's your boy. I'm just kidding. How you doing? Holla at your boy. See if we can get my brother back on the phone here. All right, Al. Come on. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Yeah, I like this hat. Sorry, I'm just looking at it I gotta look at it in the thing here. Holla at your boy with this hat.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? Okay, sorry I lost you. What's good? So what'd you do last night?
Yeah, so we went to this fucking rager at this girl's birthday party at this fucking mansion of this guy named Charlie, this little white dude that half my
Sheen?
Fucking dude, his name is Superfly. And we start chopping it up, and he's like, yeah, just let me show you what I got here. Takes me into his kitchen, dude, amazing house, $10 million house in Miami, but I don't know how much here.
Yeah.
Brings me to this drawer in the kitchen, pulls out a key, it's locked, opens it up. I've never seen so much drugs in my life. He's like one of the big drug dealers here. He has 5 kilos of coke, all different kinds.
Ooh.
Fucking
Wondrous.
pounds of Molly,
Ooh.
pound of 2C, every pill you could possibly imagine. I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe I haven't met you before,
Dun, 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 dun. Dun. You're live on the podcast.
You know, all the different fucking kilos, they're marked, how they press a pill. So one was Louis Vuitton, one was stuff called JC, there's other stuff called...
Just a high class drug party.
Oh, bro, they had it was they had, yeah, this dude, he's so cool. He's so cool. So we just did that, fucking got all fucked up, and then came back here at 3, stayed here till 7 or 8. Slept for a couple hours, then we were just having a barbecue, chilling out.
Fuck yeah.
Pretty hurting.
That's rad.
Yeah.
Well, it's
What are you gonna do there?
Flag Day, nothing. Just chilling, enjoying my birthday. Holla at your boy.
Did you wish Donnie a happy?
Fuck yeah, I wish my boy Donnath a happy birthday. You crazy? My boy Donna. Happy birthday, Donnie!
Happy birthday to Silk and Dawn. I said it. I told 10 people already.
You're like, yeah, my bro's birthday's Donnie.
Donnie, my brother's and Donnie.
Yeah, you're like, that's right. That's it. Fucking never forget it. True patriots born on Flag Day. The legends, right?
They don't like him here.
True patriots born on Flag Day, right, Al? Lejuando. Oh, that's crazy. I can see the reflection. Okay, I'm going to keep recording a little bit here, and I'll hit you back up. All right, late. All right, bye. Love my brother. Welcome. Sunday, June 14th. Welcome to another episode of With a Straight Face, the American flag kind. Hope you're having a great day. So far on this lovely Sunday, I got mangied last night. I'm a little hungover, but I decided I just took a steam. Oh my God, so some of you guys know that I'd been building a sick custom steam room in my house. And if you've listened to the other podcasts, you know the steam room battle story that I just like. Steam rooms are some of my favorite fucking thing. I don't want to get too far into it. I love steam. I'll gas myself to sleep in it. Well, the new one I have here is it's a Mr. Steam unit, and I push myself to the limit. and I've like literally almost fainted in it twice now. And I've only had it going for about 2.5 weeks. So wish me luck. But yeah, just got out of a fucking steam, cruised down, chilling. Wifey took the little baby on a walk after she cooked a nice brunch for your boy. Had a great dinner last night. I just feel grateful. I woke up today just feeling grateful. Like, how you feeling today on my 37th birthday? Flag Day, I feel grateful. Like last night had the pleasure, the gift of being able to I'm gonna fix that light in the back. It's a little bright in the back. It's you fucking so bright. I had the luck of being able to have 10 or 11 of my closest friends go to STK, and just I left like, I don't care about the nice dinner. I don't care about any of the presents. I just care about the way people I love view me, right? I want to leave such a positive influence or like taste in their mouth, for lack of a better phrase, whenever they're around me, that it's just, and last night was one of the days, and with my wife, this beautiful poem she wrote me, like, made my day, dude, and I got more of that given to me, you know? And I liked that more, you know, fuck the presents, fuck anything like that. People telling me genuinely why they're happy I'm in their life. I mean, you realize as you get older, nothing material matters. The only thing you have in this world are your experiences. And when you leave this world, the only thing you leave behind is who you helped, or with your actions, your words, your podcasts, your whatever. Your videos, your books, your teachings to your kids, to random people, their experiences and their help. How many people did you help? That is what it comes down to in this world. And for my birthday, that's all I want, you know? I want to now progress every year to feel like this year I helped more people than the last year. I was able to kill it enough to then, with my American dream, La Joanda, right? I was able to kill it enough to help people more than I did the last. So, yeah, that's my message to start off this motherfucking podcast. Sunday, June 14th. Welcome. So, yeah. So I feel grateful. So, yeah, that's my, I woke up today, last night, coming home, just stoked on life. You know, I spoke, my mom, my aunt called me on speaker today, sing me happy birthday, which I love so much, you know, just so blessed, all these people in my life. And I just told them, I'm like, what the fuck? I put both of them on the phone. I go, I'll be in that steam room, and I'll just literally sometimes, thank you so much, God. Like whimpering, be out on my fucking land out back, or fuck it. Thank you so much, God. The fucking luckiest guy on earth. The more you manifest that life, like I was talking about in the last podcast, and I was briefly touching on it with them, since we're just going all off the map right away, is the secret is the hardest thing and the easiest thing to do. And why is it the hardest thing? Because you literally have to have that faith, like he does Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade. Like my Galapagos shirt, holla at your boy. You know what this is? It's a fucking Galapagos. It's a Galapagos dive shirt. Fucking, your boy's been diving. Holla at your boy in Galapagos. If you guys ever been to Galapagos, it's the sickest shit ever. It's about 2 hours west of Quito, Ecuador, straight in the fucking ocean. It's where Darwin's theory of evolution, where he thought of that. And yeah, the animals there are insane. It's such little human interaction that it's just crazy. The fucking animals are crazy. It's just insane. And yeah, I have no other fuck idea how I got onto that. Saw my shirt and this stupid thing that I can watch now, and then my crazy brain from hitting too much noogie just went right off the rail, and now I don't even fucking remember what I was talking about, but I'm sure I will. It's okay. So yeah, so I don't know. In this life, or just being grateful. That's what I was talking about. My birthday. See, this is ad lib. I'm not gonna edit this. Okay, I'm gonna try not to edit it. where my wife might edit little bits of it if I get too vulgar or something. But yeah, it's just being grateful for your life and understanding that we don't have a lot of time here is A1, and how many people you help is A2, right? So you better be thinking like that on a day-to-day basis. But without getting too much else into some crazy shit, what's going on? What's up? Hope you guys had a great week. It's been 2 weeks since I've talked to you guys. Sorry, the hecticness and my birthday. I wasn't even doing today. My mind's all frazzled. I don't even know what the fuck this is going to sound like. But it's been 2 weeks. How funny are these fucking... I don't know how funny it is, but first let's talk about defunding the police. You gotta fucking be a special kind of stupid, don't you? I mean, a real special kind of stupid to think defunding the police, and you know they're gonna walk it back quick, but defunding the police will help any of the problems they want to fix. Like, let's just take it at face value. So, if you give them less funds, are you ready? You're gonna get shittier cops with less training. Imagine that, dumbass. More money, better cops, better training. Less money, worse cops, worse training. Idiot. So that's step uno with defunding the police. What don't people understand about like that the facts do not portray a system where more often than not cops are super racist and really abusing their authority. The facts don't support it. Social media videos do. Social media outrage do. The amount of white people, black people, Asian people, people in general getting murdered by cops unarmed, right, is a very, very, very small number, right? Just last year, 10, okay? 10 unarmed African Americans were killed. Do you know how many Americans were murdered by the pharma companies, right? A 747 of people die every single day from opiate overdose. But you won't fucking see one march on that. 50 people will die this weekend in Chicago to gun violence. You won't hear one march on that. And this whole inspiration for change is doing nothing but dividing people again. I mean, it's standard Hegelian dialectic. Like, how many times, and that's why you'll never hear me not talk about an IQ issue until I see it change. Because how many times must they play these tricks on you or us? Like, how many times must they bait us against each other, right? Like, if you really gave a fuck, you'd be figuring out how to help all kids, black, white, brown, whatever, right? If you really gave a fuck. But you don't. You just want to march and talk shit. You don't want to take money and figure out how to invest in better people, how to raise our kids properly. I mean, let's just go right into the crux of the issue, because I had it written down in my notes, and I might as well just go right into it right now, too. Headskis of the fuck? Down, 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 down. I'll at you, boy. Bowden pineapple. Wait. Bowden pineapple. Delicious. Oh, so good. I'll dom you in a derivative securities test right now. Quiet Pez. If you were judging, doubt you were. A lot of people are chill these days. Dun, 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 dun. Now I took the hit and I forgot. Don't say it doesn't affect short-term memory. Thank God it doesn't affect long-term memory. Smart as a whistle. I'm smart as a whistle. But short-term memory, gone sometimes. Why do you think I always lose my train of thought so much with this? But I know I had it written down on my notes, so I'm not going to fucking let this one just go. You stand by. You stand by. Hold on. Ooh, that's a good one. I can't wait to talk about that. Oh yeah, parenting. That was it. There's some good. I got a couple good notes written down. Oh, what happened with the light? There we go. The fuck is wrong with you, Kim? Don't you ever do that again. Okay, parenting. Let's just talk. Why doesn't anybody say it? Like, you know how many people I've told you, if I was fucking at one of those, if I fucking was at one of those fucking protest, my mom. If I got home, was like, oh yeah, was that Nikki, come in here real quick. I just want to talk to you. Yeah, I thought was that you at Walgreens? I said, this fucking can't tell me this isn't you. Is this you smashing Walgreens window and fucking stealing from this company? You best tell me that's not you. Like, you know how bad I would have gotten my ass whooped, right? Right? Okay? So just that's why nobody wants to do shit. That's why when you hear all these movements, half the people just stay silent. Because shut the fuck up. You're not even saying the right thing. It's all good. If you want to have a conversation about what's really going to change things, let's go. Let's start healing and teaching the kids, right? Let's heal and teach the kids right. Like, don't tell me any of those people, right, that are running into any of these stores. I don't care what fucking your skin color is. You're the one thinking about it, not me, right? I don't care what it is. If you're out there burning shit down, there's fucking more white people I see than anything in these with their Antifa masks on and their Black Lives Matter and all white people, you know. Go figure, right? Would whoop my ass, right? If you're out there fucking doing that shit, my mom would be like, or my pops, God rest his soul, my mom's still alive, like, you got fucking time to do that? I'll give you something to do, boy. You got time to go and burn shit down and protest? Here's a shovel. I need a hole dug about 10 feet just to cause. Because, like, my parents aren't fucking stupid, right? Would never let me do something like that. Would never let me disrespect not only people, but other people's livelihoods that they work so hard for. Fuck no. There's no way. Get my ass whooped. So, who wants to tell me that it's a parenting issue? It is a parenting issue. Like the main thing, right? It's okay. It's okay. Like he says in My Cousin Vinny at the end, which I tell you, when there's got the guy up on the chair, the tire expert, and he's like, is there any way that mint green 1969 Buick Skylark made those tire marks? And he's like, it's okay. They know, you know, it's okay. Oh, the camera just tried to do a little stop on your boy during his My Cousin Vinny story. No. So, you know, just right on cue. So he's like, looks over, he's like, yo, bro, is there any way that 1969 Buick Skylark made those marks? And he just says with a smirk, it's okay, they know. You know, it didn't happen. And that's how it is with parenting, like right now. Like, anybody that wants to have a fucking debate about it, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that, like, you get disciplined, you're not gonna act like a fucking asshole. And that's just how it is, but nobody wants to talk about it, right? It has to be a government problem, you know? This whole outrage culture, Dan Crenshaw's book, Fortitude, if you haven't listened to that, you gotta listen. You can either read it or listen to it. I listened to it on Audible. It is so good. It just talks about the outrage culture and how not only horrible how horrible it is for America as a whole to consistently be angry about things, actually find virtue in being fucking angry about somebody doing something to you. Like, you have to reroute your mind into thinking that you are not responsible for every little thing that's happened. If I went by your life and we looked at every little decision you've made, how much gets blamed on institutions, right? There's the two camps of people in the world. Those that think they know best for you and those that think they know best for them and their family, okay? And this is born out of self-reliance and self-responsibility, owning up to your own bullshit. I have many faults. Silky is not perfect by any means, okay? I'm still trying to battle my emotions at all time, not react certain ways to people, you know, when I know it's a fool's errand getting into it with them, right? I'm still working on those practices every day, but having the emotional intelligence to understand that being outraged is not the way for you to live a productive and healthy and, most importantly, happy, right? When our founding fathers put life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, right? They were never guaranteeing you anything. They knew that it was the pursuit of happiness. They had to allow you to do that, not have government constrain your pursuit. But they knew, right? These legends, that it's not something that the government can give you. Too many people these days want a life that they think the government can hand me a better life. The government can take away my mental problems. The government can take away my physical stress, my monetary stress. No, okay? You need to come at life with a mind frame of, I'm responsible for that, okay? And that outrage culture that sees virtues in blaming institutional issues for their success or lack thereof is a lot of what you see today. And it's, you know, I always use the word sissy, you know, a lot of sissies, right? It's people that they can't fucking handle it, right? That if you made it, that you had to get something, right? That you had to get a leg up that they didn't have, right? Because they could never go to sleep at night thinking it's them, right? Because that's just too hard to handle. And it's just from a weak and a fragile mentality. You know, it takes strength to own up to mistakes and realize that you're in a situation because of fucking something you did, right? That takes strength. Owning up to, oh my gosh, I'm here where I'm at, or rising from the ashes, digging yourself out of liquid poo, right, is what legends are made out of. It is not something to be feared. Discomfort should be sought out, right? You should be looking to challenge yourself, or you end up thinking the world owes you something, right? And that you don't have the privilege of going out and earning a life or trying to earn something in this world, which is the most important thing. You know, self-gratification. What's the end game for so much of this here? Hand you this, hand you that. You know how horrible it is for a human being? They need self-gratifying work. We all do. We crave that. And being handed or treated like a victim. I mean, you see the pushback, the two camps, like the Candace Owens of the world. Stop calling me oppressed. Stop it. Stop it, right? If I'm not, they're not. We're all not, right? The more you do that, the more you put me in a camp of, I'm oppressed, therefore I need your scraps, right? No. Do you understand that? It's so sick. What the mind games that are played with people to believe that it's some invisible 1%, and because of this systematic 1%, that's the reason they aren't successful. Not knowing that the American experiment that allows for somebody that doesn't have from royal backings to make it in the world, to become a self-made multimillionaire, right? or a billionaire, but whatever, that's not even available in other spots. Okay, it's not even available, but they still want to blame the success of this country. I mean, you look around, look how much success is hated on. Like you must have done something wrong, right? You must not deserve it somehow, some way like that. And it's so many different mind frames that come from a base of fear. Like, that's why I use the sissy, right? And then it exacerbates and it extrapolates into all of these other issues that are all just born out of, I don't want to take responsibility for my own life, right? I don't therefore take responsibility for my kids' lives, right? Or their education or their, livelihood. And it isn't my fault. Therefore, I can take it out on a system's fault. And like I said when I first started this, or I didn't really get into it, what do those riots and burning and looting hurt the most? The neighborhoods that they want acclaim to be impoverished and need help. Like, I was reading a story today. They're like, thanks, don't have a Target, don't have a pharmacy, it was like 7 things this lady was like, fuck on off. Just fuck right on off. Like, thanks for burning shit down. Now I don't even have stores to go to. Do you think those businesses are going to go back? I told my wife, like Walmart, and then I read an article. I fucking called it, and I knew it. I got these corporate scum by the balls. They act like they give a shit. They don't, right? I was like, you watch, babe. That Walmart, that Target, they're going to be, oh, it's a crime scene. We're going to open it back up, but it's going to take a while. We got to clean it up. It's going to really, and they're just going to drag their feet for so long. And then when no one's looking at about 9 months, they're going to go, you know what? We're just not going to open that store. And then I read an article talking about how Walmart, Target, they're like, yeah, we're going to open stores back up, but we're going to close some of them, and we're not saying which ones. That's like literally what the article said. And I'm like, so it just fucking harms these communities even more. It does nothing for injustice, right? Nothing. All it does is actually take the people that do care. Yeah, I gotta actually show my face a little bit here. Sorry. All it does is take the people that do really give a shit and alienate them, because they're all racist, right? You remember, the new slogan is, if you don't say something, or if you don't fucking get up and say, fuck this, and paint your sidewalks with Black Lives Matter, that you are complicit in the problem, right? When it couldn't be further from the truth with people like me, even though something like that pisses me off so bad, right? But I've given more money to fucking black and brown people on the fucking street than most people ever even dreamed about in their life, right? So, like, that's not the truth, right? And with a smile on my face, not written some soliloquy on Facebook so I can go to sleep, or paint my sidewalk fucking Black Lives Matter, but never given a fucking dollar to a bum on the street. Yeah, I seen a lot of that. That's the gimps out there, right? And I'm done with that, right? But what they don't understand is, look at the damage it causes. So from the people that, that's where I was going with this. The people that actually give a fuck, it just makes them go, eh. So I'm a racist no matter what, huh? Okay, cool. Well, I don't know where this is going. Y'all are making me feel very uncomfortable. So now let's just tribalize and backbuck into our corners. And I have zero against you, nothing at all. But I got to take care of my family. Shit's getting a little sketchy. Don't you see that that's the natural progression? No, they don't. Which is why I always say the fucking IQ issue in this plezzle. And until it gets taken kezzle, we'll never hizzle another place, It's just, it's the hizzles. I worked with this Doc Dufresne. Andy, if you listen to these, you're probably watching some of these, Doc. And Doc and I sat across each other for a fucking year like this. We had this office in Florida. And I got him so much on the hizzles that I could walk in and go, what's up, Dr. Dufresne? Because his name was Andy, so I called him Andy Dufresne from Shawshank Redemption. That was it. The second I saw him, I was like, hey, Andy. And fucking every day, big, what's up, Dizzle? Are we gonna make money in the mizzle, the dizzle? Holler at your bizzle. And he would fucking start talking around patience with it. It was so funny. I don't know, I just thought of that. Dun 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 to fuck on off. Okay. I'm just gonna do, this is a quickie today. You gotta cut me some slack. It's my birthday. I just felt like when they were on a quick walk and I raged last night, I already had the partay. Threw in a nice stizzle where I almost passed izzle with a bunch of eucalyptus. Took a trizzle, took a couple hizzles, and now I'm chisel, and I wanted to tizzle to yizzle for a lizzle bizzle. I know I have mental problems. Yo, let's have a clap out for some of my fucking trading boys. Got a big week with HDI again, don't we? Big week. A big week. Lives were already changed. That's okay. But we like to go for uber gains, don't we? So, hopefully we get the turn to 50 and $1. Don't you think? HDII, not a financial advisor. I'm not licensed with a Series 6 or 7 to sell or recommend securities, so don't take this as a recommendation because you're a fucking idiot and you have no idea what the OTC market is anyway. But God bless you. I love you. If you ever want to learn, holler at your boy on FinTwit. Oh my God, it's perfect segue into Portnoy, bro. How funny is the Presidente? I was telling Frankie last night, it was Frank. I was on the phone with him and I was like, this fucking guy, Portnoy, comes in. If you guys don't know, he's probably everybody listening to this podcast fucking knows who he is, obviously. You have to be like living under a rock if you don't know who Dave Portnoy is. But he comes into FinTwit and just fucking mows over everybody. And it's like everybody that's somebody on FinTwit that's been around for years, everyone's kind of like looking back. It was like this. And it was either two camps. It was the people like, fucking welcome, Davey. Holla at your boy. Or the other people like, fuck this guy. He didn't lose all his money. Like, shut the fuck up anyway. Even if, what's it to you, right? You hater. Just another hater, right? All the dudes they were calling further lows March 23rd that just didn't get $1, not $1 to all-time highs in the NASDAQ, not $1, right? But Davey comes in and fucking just talking so much shit, and it is so funny. And I was like, I told Frank, I go, fucking, that's just the dude you don't want to fuck with. Patriot legend, worth $100 million, fucking a smart guy from Boston. He's smart, right? So he's gonna dom you, any of these financial gimps. So any of the people that have gotten in his way and talk shit, they've just gotten mowed over. And I just laugh so hard fucking about Dave. Fucking, it's funny. It's funny, man. People come and I ain't saying shit. You're the man. I love him anyway, but I ain't fucking. You're the man, brother. I love you. It's all good. So yeah, that was funny. I think he's a hoot. I love when people come in and shake shit up. I love how sissies it's anything that exposes sissies I get off on, you know? It's just like, quiet, peasant, right? Just that in itself, it makes certain people so angry. Why? If that makes you angry, you have to do some soul searching, peasant, because you shouldn't let something you see some kooky guy in a green Galapagos shirt and an American flag fucking, I don't even know what this is, tell you that you're a pez. Even if you were, and if you are, I don't know what to tell you. Fix it, Taz. All right. Yeah, that's just great. Okay. Yeah, that's funny. It was kind of segueing on, oh my God, we got to talk about Chaz, because it's been 2 weeks, so I forgot I got to talk about Chaz. He has this new fucking city in Seattle. I mean, this is like must-see TV watching this reality show. They've built a garden. It's like 8 feet by 8 feet. They're like, no whites allowed in the garden. No whites. And then they have like a list of supplies outside of their city walls, which is just the best because like you don't get to create an autonomous society and then ask help from the capitalist society right outside your doors, you fucking idiot. But that's just like, what is that like? That's like is that like a sprinkle on the sundae of fucking chaotic dumbassness, right? Of the whole Chaz experiment. That's like a sliver of a sprinkle of like, I mean, the videos coming out of here, it's a cesspool of Man, I don't, whatever. I don't want it, I don't care to degrade any of them. I really don't. I don't care. I just think it's funny. I think their ideals are funny. I think it's a perfect microcosm of the IQ issue I talk about all the time, and how, like, you know, like, I was telling my wife on the way to like breakfast, or we were going, I forget, and I was just telling her, like, this is just a perfect example how the IQ issue, babe, where people don't even think fucking 2 steps ahead, let alone 10 steps, like your boy, you know, like 2 steps, like, what are you, stupid? Like, what did you think you were gonna do for food, or like protection, or like anything? Like, what are you, you're setting up your own city. None of you guys even know how to work a ladder. Like, stop it. It's just sick. And it's so funny, though. I don't know. I mean, like, what are you going to say about it? That's like with a straight face. It's obviously them trying to bait Donnie into doing something, coming in and, you know, fucking using the military or something like that, you know, but I hope he doesn't, I don't know, man. Obviously, it's going to be a complete shit show from now till November. And if you fucking think anything different, you're crazy. They're going to make your life living hell. That's why I always tell you, better keep grounded. You better stay mindful. You better write those goals on the mirror. Every time I get a message from somebody that succeeded from writing something on the mirror, it just gives me such a Sammy. Just the best Sammy, you know? Because I just tell my wife with that Sammy, I tell her, babe, you know, fucking helping one person, it's enough, you know, but just watching people transform their lives just with this is just the best, right? And that's what this is all about anyway. You know, Alex Jones was so headed with the InfoWars, everything you see today, everything. They've realized, especially with the armed American, it was a fool's errand doing that now. There's not as many false flag gun attacks anymore. There will be when they need to. But, you know, they've learned that if they can just control your mind, look at what they can do. I mean, look at the coronavirus scam. With a straight fucking face, they're having like 50,000 people protest, not saying a word about it, and then they, oh shit, they gotta run a story. You see them now. They've been panicking the last like couple days, rerunning coronavirus. Oh shit, cases are coming back because they're, oh my god, you know, they're just so full of shit. They don't even know how full of shit they are, right? Like, what? Look how people can be controlled. Look at this. Look at that fucking mess. Oh my god. And then right into fucking riots. Any wonder? Just like I said last week, go ahead, man. If you want to bury your head in the sand and you think it's all coincidental, you know, that from the second the dude got on, it was Russia 3 years. Second that ended impeachment. The fucking second that ended coronavirus. The fucking second. I'm talking, they don't even take an hour. I'm talking the fucking second. Riots in the street. And if you think that it ain't going to be the second, whatever this is, unless they can keep the immigration riots, black people hate white people all the way until in the fucking NFL, just all the athletes, just, oh my god. So fucking stupid, it's not even funny, but it is, as they say, what it is, supposedly. Because I don't know what else it is. So fuck off. All I know is it's not helping, right? You know when I say that it creates more division, you understand just what I'm talking about. Now, don't ya? Okay. Oh my gosh, you know, I looked at a picture of Chuck Schumer the other day. Chuck, this goes out to you, Chuck. You look like a straight toucher, and I guarantee you are. So Matt Lauer, you guys remember when Matt Lauer got busted? Fucking Matt Lauer, biggest toucher. Like fucking, when he got ousted, So a month before that, I like telling this story, a month before he got ousted, I come out, this is in Florida, my wife was in PA school at Barry, and I come out in my skivvies, fucking, because market fucking didn't open until 9:30. I remember it like clockwork. I came out like 8:30, real nice long sleep, you know. Fucking high as bejeezy already in the morning, fucking wiping the sleep from my eyes just like that in my skivvies, nothing else just but skivvies. And without even knowing what's going on, my brain's still booting. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Fucking Tina's like, babe, like they had that Corey guy, you know, those two Corey, the Corys you like, you know, from from Goonies and fucking, gosh darn it, well, you know, Mouth from Goonies. He's in a lot of movies. I don't know why my brain's fucking. I'm trying to think of that movie where they're vampires. I cannot believe this is happening to me. But either way, it's the Nug. So fucking, she's like, yo, you should have seen. Corey was just going off about how there's touchers. This was right when the Me Too movement was just getting started. You know, right before. And you should have seen, babe, how with distaste they were treating him. Like, you should have seen how disrespectful they were and how they were instantly just convoluting his whole story or trying to discredit it him every time. And within about just listen to 2 sentences, and I go, babe, just like that. Babe, look at the guy. He's a fucking toucher. I go, babe, I know one when I see one. Right into his eyes. I don't know if it's because I've been looking in people's eyes their whole life or God sent me here to do that, but I can fucking tell if you've touched a kid or a woman like that, you know, in a bad way because you're a fucking scum. It does something to your eyes and it's silky. I can see it. I can see it in your soul. I don't know why, but I can. And I look right at him. I go, babe, because he's a toucher. Fucking, and I walk right, guaranteed. 30 days later, fucking comes out fucking ousted for being a toucher. And I just walked right to my wife. So they go, guess what? Oh yeah, no, I was up and I saw it on the news before I go, and I wake her up. I go, guess what? Goes what? I go, guess who got busted being a toucher? That's right, you know, because he's fucking just sick, man, you know. And so, oh yeah, so that was my own, and I wrote that down in my notes. Dang, 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 dang. You know, I keep doing that. It's from All About the Benjamins, where Mike Epps, you know, I fucking love Mike Epps. He was the funniest dude ever. One of my favorite black actors. And fucking, when he's up on the Bentley at the end, and he goes, if I had a car, I'd have you paint me and chrome it. Or no, he's like, I'd be the president, I'd be smoking out this, like, dang, 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 dang. I don't know why that always sticks in my head. If you haven't seen it, fucking see it, with Ice Cube and Mike Epps, the funniest movie ever, All About the Benjamins. Ice Cube, total funny segue. I had to unfollow Ice Cube like a year ago. This fucking dude's mental, bro. I fucking love Ice Cube, loved his music, loved his movies, fucking crazy lib. Hasn't woken up yet. He's mental. My bro goes, yo, dude, have you seen Cube lately? No, I unfollowed him. I goes, dude, he's fucking off his rocker. I go, do they hate him yet? He goes, yep, they hate him. I go, of course they fucking do, you know. I go look at his Twitter. It's all these people like, what's wrong with you lately? Nothing. Woke up. Dang, 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 dang. So yeah, so it's, you know, it's your boy's birthday today. What else am I gonna do? Probably just chill out. My boy Willie wants me to go. What's up, Willie? You watching these? Maybe Willie is. Maybe I don't know if Willie from Bear Creek's watching these yet, but he wants me to come play. Probably just gonna chill. I'm a little hung. Maybe game. What are you guys gonna do? You know, let's figure out a great way to end this. You know. Oh yeah, perfect, dude. Perfect way. You know, and it's to try to do a little bit more structure. Have a little bit more content for y'all. I know, I just wanted to get one because it had been 2 weeks. But it's my birthday, so actually I don't give a fuck. I love talking to you guys on my birthday. It's great. How many times I failed to react correctly in a stressful situation to the ones you love are the most important. Okay. Dan Crenshaw in his book, he talks a lot about that at the end, and I wanted to bring it up too. How you react to stressful situations in your life right now is something I really want you to pay attention to. And what do I mean by that? Especially if you're dealing with something hard personally, your health, something mental health, physical health, some very bad money situation. The people that you will take it out on the most and be the most disrespectful to often are the people closest to you, okay? And when you deal with things that break you, that make you a phoenix that rise from the ashes, that Dan and a lot of people with me will argue are essential. Like if you think seeking out comfort your whole life is going to get you to that baller status, go fuck on off. It ain't. So that discomfort, right, that people like David Goggins, shit I talk about, literally you need to put yourself through, you need to have that, right, to show yourself that you can do it. Not having that is so much more detrimental to your being overall. So knowing that you need to, when you're going through the hardest times of your life, be present and cognizant of the way you're speaking to your loved ones is something you'll look back at as like, did you fail or succeed? He talks about it because I've had that. Anybody that's dealt with really gnarly physical problems or something, been through injuries or something, you want people to be in that situation with you, you know. And for years I experienced that, you know, and I talk about it with my brother till I, you know, and it's what helped me break free of so much of my own emotions, you know, and it's just so important, you know, and I wanted to talk about that. And I know I've kind of fumbled my words and I'm not articulating it exactly how I'd like to, but what I'm trying to get across to you guys is, regardless of what you're dealing with, try to always be present and realizing that other people are also going through their own stuff too. And especially if your loved ones are there for you and they're the ones that are really trying to, you know, stay positive for you, you know, that you need to do your best. You know, you need to do your best in life to stay positive for them and be that shining light. Because I mean, look at you guys see, even the shit we talk about now, it's just to entertain you, even for a little bit. It's like I always talk about, if I could get across one thing to everybody, it's always that everybody's struggling, you know, and that no matter what you hear from them on that fucking TV about injustice or anything, that you're already dealing with enough and you don't have to hear that and listen to it, right? Just making it in the world is tough enough, and I want you to love the time you have here. That is all that matters, okay? And for your kids, and if you don't have kids, people you can be a role model to. It's just their experience. Like, think how many people are just, it like breaks my heart. Think how many people are just wasting their whole experience. Just their whole fucking experience being angry, being outraged. That's fucking horrible. I mean, like I always tell you this, when I talk shit and get all passion, you know, of course, if it's about defending my country or family, I'm dead fucking serious about that. But it's all just, you know, like I'm not going to let it fuck with me, you know, because I can't. I want to enjoy my life, you know, and I want you to so bad. And that's like the main thing, you know. So when you're out there every day, you know, this week until we talk again, you know, even if you have to put it on your mirror, like we just had our bathroom. Remember I told you I just had to redone everything. I still haven't wrote my goals up, my new ones, and it's been 3 weeks. And what the fuck you doing slacking? I'll wait until my birthday. I'm going to do it today. And one of my main things I'm going to put up is you be cognizant. It's going to be something like this, of how I react, my emotional state. You know, I've mastered a lot of things, you know, I have a lot of success in my life, and I'm still really, like I told you at the beginning of this, like I want to work on being still. Like Dan Crenshaw talks about, is like the SEAL training is how they teach them to not react emotionally to anything, right? You know, if you can remove emotion from most of your big decisions and hardships in your day-to-day life, I'm not saying don't be passionate, you know, Silky's going to be wears heart on his sleeve more than anybody. I'm just saying if you can remove the emotion of what's coming in the future for whatever decision or whatever's being thrust upon you or something in the past, if you can remove that emotion and just stay present and just realize that you're only here for a limited amount of time, that your life will be better. It will be better. And whatever it takes. Yeah, so, mind that. So I'm writing on the mirrors, being cognizant of people's emotions, right? More so. Even though I try, but it's like, you know, it's the hardest to put yourself in other people's shoes, you know. So that's my one lesson, you know, of today. You know, I mean, fuck on off, you know, that's... Okay, that was another one of those things where it said it stopped automatically because I talked too long. So, either way, I love y'all so much, dude, so much. Like, I'm 37 today. I'd never been happier in my life, you know. Like, I can't believe the things I have and the life I've gotten to live and the people I've helped. And like I told you, when I first started this, I just feel grateful. And I want to tell you that regardless of any success you have or material possessions or anything like that, all that matters is what people would say about you, not from what you write on social media, not from what people think you are when you get 100,000 likes, some of these people, whatever, what people think you are. The only thing that matters are the real souls you affected, right? So do your best to be that change in other people, you know? And that's your boy Silky just trying to help out, you know? And we're not gonna always, you know, I don't want this to just be a motivation shit, you know. I'm gonna throw it in all the Tesla, but I want it to be entertaining because it's just one more thing, you know, that will help us navigate this crazy fucking matrix with a smile on our face versus why so serious, you know, from my favorite acting performance of all time. Why so serious? So I love you all so much, and have yourself a wonderful weekend. If you're watching this today, I'll try to get it out. Yeah, so I'll try to post this today on Sunday. And if not, whenever you're watching this, have a beautiful week. I love you all so much. Even though if it doesn't feel like it sometimes, I do. I try. Even though you're fucked up in the fucking head. But yeah, I feel a lot of love today and grateful, so I'm grateful for you. And I will see you all next week. And let's have a fucking good week in the market. Come on, holla at your boy. Baby Jesus. Like he doesn't win Talladega Nights. I haven't watched Talladega Nights in so long. Little baby Jesus, please pray your soul. Baby Jesus, the most minuscule infant soul. We need a nice old run, a little $50 Poppy gon' buy a brand new share shoe. Oh, baby boy. All right. Holla at your boy. And I pray for you guys too. I love you. Silky out.